Y'all giving me some hearts? Give me some hearts. They cussing me out. Oh, I look like Bridget looking at some cuss words. Everything all right over there, Bridget? Bridget looked like, oh, wait a minute. Y'all understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. The value of your ability, Chari, is determined by what people will miss if they don't hear you. That determines how valuable you are. Not how well you sound in their face, but what they gonna miss if they found out you were there and left and they didn't hear you.
They missed it. Mm-hmm.
You understand? Yes. What's the value of a teacher? You mean Jason was here and we didn't hear? You're not valuable when people hear you. You're valuable when they don't, and they can feel what they miss. That makes sense? Yes. Raise your hand. What's the value of your design? You mean I could have wore that? I could have. You want to? It's not when they break the door down to buy what you buy what you do. It's what they feel they don't have if they don't. That determines how people connect when they can. So you could flatter and you could say everything, but a lot of things are not valuable to us because we can live without it and don't think about it. Because it's when it's in your face, we don't do what's proper. So the value of a thing, look at it, the value of a thing is determined by what you will be denied if you miss the experience. You really want to know the value of the kingdom, or the value of purpose, or the value of awareness? It's what will you feel? What do you think you will be denied if you miss the experience? That determines if you're procrastinative or walking in excuses. If you can handle what you're going to miss, you're going to always give an excuse to it. Did you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got a question for you. What do you possess of value? That's what I want y'all to write for yourself. What do you possess of value? And how do you treat it? And how do you see it? And how do you respond to it? That's your question. That's it. That's all I got. Man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate that. You know, I'm Undrai Fizer. I appreciate. You understand? That's it. I mean, that's it. That's why I said be prepared. What do you think you miss if you don't? That determines how you live when you have it. Make sense, Sean? So your music ability is determined by how we feel if we don't have it. How do you feel if you don't have it? If you don't do what you do, how will you feel? Have you recognized your value that much, man? Have you? Have you looked at yourself like that? Are you ashamed of looking at yourself like that? What you gonna miss? Those of you watching me on Periscope, what are you gonna miss? What are you gonna miss? You got me on my good side. You got the phone down. The phone, it don't need to be raised to catch me at a good side. Okay. I got caught in my mystery side, my mysterious side. Kathy, what is it? I mean, what do you have that's missed? You know how valuable something is if you don't have it no more. Well, that determines what you do with it when you do have it. Because if you just miss it when it's in your face, it's really not valuable, though. It's in my face. Maybe we're taking some of this stuff for granted. We think it's going to be there all the time. Whenever you think something's going to be there all the time, your honor of it loses its intensity because it's going to always be right there. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you really follow me? That's what valuable is, not flattery. You could thank people for things, you know, thank you for this here. But you don't know how valuable it is until you can't get it. And maybe that's why we look at death funny, when the finality, when somebody dies and you cry, you miss something. It's like, I could have gotten something. And I can't, and you just move on. I have my mentor, Miles Monroe. I tell some people, he died and didn't even know he died. Miles right now he's dead, But in his mind, he's not there. Miles is still trying to get where he's going. I could feel him. I could feel Miles still trying to get somewhere and talk. Miles don't even know he dead. Miles Monroe don't even know he dead. He walked so great in what he was about. He don't even know he passed away. He's still trying to go somewhere and teach. And all of us that been trained by that brilliance or corrected by it in some way, shape, or form, we still feel that it's hard to say he's dead. And that's how it is about Jesus. It's like Jesus died, but he's still getting somewhere. And you can feel it. You can feel him still getting somewhere. You can still feel God getting somewhere. You can still feel it. That's what the Holy Spirit is for. It connects us to what he's doing and what we're doing. And it shows you how to feel good about what you're supposed to give. So I'm asking this before I let you go. What do you have that you value so much that if I don't have it, what you think we're going to miss if we miss your experience? Do you know, Crystal? What do you miss? What will you miss from denying yourself an experience? You understand what I'm saying? What will you miss, Kathy, if you denied yourself an experience? What will you miss, Shari? You want to know how valuable? It's not a matter of people celebrate you, say, girl, you sound good on keyboard. It's what do they miss from the experience? That's how come some people could go see certain entertainers. They can go see certain people because they feel it's an experience. The entertainer's not going to even talk to them, but they feel it's going to be something. But they can always miss a principle. If you don't feel the principle is valuable, you can flatter it, but what will you miss, Periscope, if you don't hear it? I know I get up here and I say a lot of things, but what if I don't say it? What you going to miss from me? Are you just going to find somebody else? Like I'll find somebody else. What unique thing do you think you'll miss from me if I don't say it? What unique thing we're going to miss from you if you don't say it, Jason? What will you miss from yourself if you don't say it? What will the school miss if Jason don't say what he said? Do you know? See, that's what makes me feel good in myself. I got to keep myself off of social media because I'll put stuff on there every 5 seconds. You'll see me doing something. Then you'll see me like Spider-Man. That's Undrai as Spider-Man. It's like, it's like, man, where you get that picture from? With my tights on. I got my tights on. A back view. It's like, that's a back view, coach. With his tights. Look at Jason. Yeah, you're making me uncomfortable, Jay. Jay, look at it. Get the class, please. Just let's so they can know I'm talking to some folks. All right, you can look at me because that's enough. I'm uncomfortable. You're gonna call me later. I kind of saw you in those tights. I'm not scared, Jay. I thought you was trying to give me some money or something. Y'all understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah. What experience will we miss? You understand? That's how you know how valuable something is. I'm going to read this again, and I'm going to let you go. Thanks for showing up. The value of a speaker is determined by the depths of what you feel you'll miss if you don't hear them speak. The value of an entertainer is determined by the depths of what you feel you'll miss if you don't hear them entertain. You know Janet Jackson valuable if you feel like, I gotta go. You understand? That means she's valuable. You're not going to even talk to her. You're not going to come out and pet you and say, what's up? Just to see. It's like, and we'll say the experience, it's like, and you'll name something. So what will we miss if we don't see it? And when something is that valuable, they determine what will be paid to see them. Your cost is determined by what you feel you won't have if I don't experience it. So I'm going to pay the cost of that value. Sometimes you just charge, I'm going to charge you $5. But how much will we miss if you don't touch my skin?
Right.
if you don't massage me, the pain I experience if you don't touch me determines the price that you charge to be touched.
Yeah.
I pay you for the pain I don't want to have. Not just by your experience. I pay you according to the pain I want to lose. And that determines your wealth. Your wealth is determined by the answer and by the question you solve. You understand? Y'all follow me? I'm not boring you on Periscope, right? Oh yeah, I'm about to go. The value of a class is determined by the depths of what you feel you'll miss if you don't attend it. That's how come a lot of us get miss class or ministry or anything in connect. We don't feel we missed anything. So it never comes to our mind to go say, help me here, answer this for me. Because we actually feel it's nothing. And we say, no, it's not that. I think it's everything. But you don't know what you're going to miss when you don't have it. We get so familiar with it that it loses its value. We love the people, but we lose the value of the people we love. And just because you love somebody don't mean you value them. It just means that you're used to them. And there's some love we have for one another only confirms that we're used to their company. Doesn't mean we know what we're going to miss if they're gone.
Yeah.
It just means we've taken advantage and taken for granted their presence in our life. And so we call it love. You'd be funny how we love and unlove so many times every day. We love and we unlove while loving.
Yeah.
I'm telling the truth. Give me five. Making sense? You give me some. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, you messed up. Did you catch that on Periscope? Let's make sure. Let's try it again. Let's try it. Look at Jay. Look at Jay. Give me five. Give me five, Charlie. Yeah, nah. Give me five. Come on, Jay. Give me five. I don't want to be. Say what you say. I don't want to be. It's my mama. Man, shit, I don't want to go there. So what you say, mama? I don't want to go, shit. I'm tired. You what? I'm tired. I don't want to go, shit. Yeah. So before we go, what do you possess of value? What do you have? What do you possess of value? Some people will miss you because they got used to you being there. It don't mean you were valuable. You just another crutch that's gone. They used to lean. Now they got to lean to the left now. We used to lean to the right. Don't miss you. Just got to learn how to lean elsewhere. Am I making sense, guys? Am I making sense? Come on. Tell me, say you're making sense, Coach. Yeah, what do you possess? Am I making sense, Periscope? Am I making sense? What do you possess of value? And how do you treat it? And how do you see it? And how do you respond to it? Value. You got to recognize it. You can't flatter it. It's recognizable because I know I'm a miss a lot. So when I have it in my face, I'm gonna glean from it because I know I'm gonna glean from it. And see, you can't lie when it comes to value because there is a virtue in value. You can't lie. See, if somebody tell you, hey, Crystal, hey, I want you, I love you, and this and that, and you know they're telling the truth, you're gonna grow from their words. You can't grow from the words of a liar. When people are lying to you, you can't grow. I know. When people talk to you and they're telling the truth, you grow. You take risk when you hear the truth. Let me hear you say you take risk.
You take risk
when you hear the truth.
When you hear the truth.
And see, when you're glad about yourself, when you feel good about yourself, the revelation comes because joy reveals who you are. Your joy creates revelation, and it creates what you reveal that you are. You reveal yourself through your happiness. Because the more you feel happy, the more you take risk and you feel dominant and you feel confident. You feel dominant and you feel confident and you walk on water. You walk on it. You walk on it. Because you're confident. I feel good. But when you don't in your soul, when you don't know what to celebrate in your soul, lies control you. And distraction and just stuff. You understand? You don't get taught how to be focused. Focus is love. Teach me how to be focused. No, you need to know what to love. When you don't know what to love, you're everywhere.